Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing some Christmas gifts I received. I got some skincare from Drunk Elephant. This is the Dewy Polypeptide kit, which I am excited to unbox with you. I also got Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel, and this is a Sephora exclusive somehow, so I'm gonna let you know the details on this product. So I did get these gifts for Christmas and I didn't ask for them. Definitely a surprise. This year is a little different for my, giving gifts, exchanging gifts. So I have tried a lot of Drunk Elephant in the past. I haven't really filmed a lot of Drunk Elephant reviews or product usage in my videos, just because I've tried this stuff before I started my channel. I don't mind Drunk Elephant. I think their stuff is pretty good for the most part, actually. Some of the stuff that's really popular, I think there's other alternatives that are good, that are cheaper or just better in a different way. But I think they have a lot of good quality stuff, so that's why I'm happy to unbox this with you all. So it comes in this box, and it comes in the sleeve. And it comes with this mirror, which I find funny, just because this is all skincare, but it's still a nice little compact, and it has the little elephant that you can barely see on there. And this is just something you can easily stick in your purse. And then, so this kit comes with 5 different products. It's $75, $108 value. So you get one full-size product in here. I'll go ahead and open the box. Oop, this guy fell out. So this is what the contents of the box are. And they've had other kits. So last year I got 2 Drunk Elephant kits from my family, and this year I got another one. Luckily this year has a little bit different products that I haven't tried before, so I'm excited. So the one full-size product it comes with, this is a really large box for what you actually get. So yeah, the one full-size product you get is the Protini Polypeptide Cream. And this is to strengthen and moisturize. Has 9 signal peptides and pygmy water lily. This is 50 milliliters, almost 1.7 ounces. I think what the coolest thing about this product is the packaging and the dispenser. Now a lot of other companies use this kind of dispenser. It's my favorite for moisturizer. And you just simply pump and the product comes out. And it's just a cleaner, easier way to control how much comes out, and you're not exposing your fingers to the product, you're not exposing it to air. The only thing is when you get down to nothing and you want to scrape out those last bits, it can be a little bit hard. But I really like this cream. It's really comfortable. It's not like the most moisturizing, so if you're using it for like a lot of moisturizing hydration, you're probably gonna feel like this isn't enough and you're gonna want something else with it. But as far as like a peptide cream, this is a good one. I really like the texture, and it's probably one of the few Drunk Elephant products that I would recommend. It is pricey, but I think it's really formulated really nicely. There's no fragrance. It's a really nice product. So I'm glad I got a full size of this. Not that I like really need it or need to add it to my routine, but now I have it. Another product that I have tried before. I never had the full size of it, but I've had plenty of these like travel sizes. This is the Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum, and this is just 5 milliliters worth. I like this. I think if you want added hydration, you can add the Hydra. I think there's another hydration product in the line that you could also use. but this is one of them. It's a pretty, this can ever come out. There we go. It's a pretty like really lightweight kind of gel formula, but it does add a nice moisture boost. So if you combine these together, that might be enough for you. Just kind of depends on your skin type and what you like. But really nice light moisture addition. And then the rest of the products I've never tried before. So we have the Sleigh Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. This is their makeup remover that is like a cleansing oil. Comes in solid form. Can't really smell anything, which is good. I've heard kind of mixed reviews on this one, so I'm curious to actually try it out, and I will have to film me trying this out a little bit later. This is the Kiwi Strawberry Seed Blend Virgin Marula Oil. Okay, on dry skin, use dry fingertips to massage Sleigh all over the face and eyes. Add water to activate, rinse well with warm water, and pat dry. May also be removed with a soft, damp cloth. Okay, and then this little mini booster thing is the Bamboo Exfoliant. Bamboo Booster Exfoliant. So this comes with 22 grams of product, 0.77 ounces. This little guy is 1.7 grams, 0.06 ounces. And this is, I think, you add to this if you want to physically exfoliate your skin. It's like a powder. Oh, it is a black powder. Interesting. Oh, black and white. I don't really know what's in here. You mix it with water, I'm sure. If you guys can see, oh, that black and white dust, that's the powder. It has charcoal powder, cornstarch, cellulose, some sort of bamboo extract. So charcoal and cornstarch is what we're seeing on the back of my hand. Interesting, right? I don't know that I've put charcoal powder directly on my skin before. Interesting. Well, I'll have to try that out. I'm curious, really curious. The next and last product in the box is the Passioni Retinol Cream. And this is a 1% retinol, photoprotective xanophilus. You're supposed to use it morning or night. Apply a pea-sized amount to dry face. Avoid the eye area. Maybe mix with any Drunk Elephant cream or oil. Limit initial use to once or twice a week, gradually increasing frequency to every other night and then every night as tolerated. Always use a broad spectrum sunscreen. You know, if they're going to put a retinol in the box, I wish they would have put in a sunscreen in the box as well. Just a thought. Okay, so let's read about this on the back. This is 10 milliliters, 0.33 fluid ounces. It's a cutting-edge formula that combines 1% vegan retinol with nourishing superfood-rich ingredients to dramatically diminish the appearance of fine lines, deep wrinkles, and sun damage, revealing a vibrant, younger-looking complexion. Cool. So I remember wanting to buy this when this first came out, and then I saw that it was a vegan formula, and you know, that's cool. Some people like retinol alternatives. I just thought that I was a little scared of it, and I heard, I don't know, not a lot of like positive reviews about this. And maybe people love it. I don't know. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. It does have some fruit stuff in here. It does just say retinol. I thought it was bachuca oil or whatever it's called, the vegan retinol alternative. Okay, well, I don't want to, like, there's niacinamide. I don't want to go into all the ingredients. I'm sure you guys have heard about this before. I already have a retinol I'm using, So I don't want to mess with that. I'm using the Medicate one. I may hold off for a while, or maybe until I finish my current bottle of my retinol before I start this. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I think a lot of people were criticizing how much retinol is in here. 1% is a lot for most people. So I'm a little worried about, you know, my skin reacting. The retinol I'm using now I don't think is 1%, so a little scared. I do kind of want to show you the texture, even though I'm not going to use it for a while. Just so you guys can, oh boy. Well, there's some air in there, so a whole bunch came out, but it is yellow, which a lot of retinols are, including the one that I have in use right now. So that's what it's like. It's actually really smooth. Retinol can be a little bit funny of a texture, but this actually feels pretty hydrating, which is kind of rare for retinol. It's usually once you put it on, it absorbs really fast and you feel like really dry afterwards. So I'm glad I tried this out on my hand. It feels really creamy. I'm curious to see how my skin will react to this when I do start using it, but that will have to be another video. I mean, this is just me feeling the product. It feels hydrating, more hydrating than other retinols. I don't know that it's actually hydrating, but it doesn't feel as drying. Now my hand looks really yellow. Alright, that is it for the Drunk Elephant Dewy box. I mean, I think these are really good products. They're a little bit pricey. There's, of course, a wide range of serums, moisturizers, whatever out there that contain peptide ingredients. There's lots of serums out there that have, you know, lots of hyaluronic acid. I think with the Hydra, I don't know that there's like a lot of like amazing, like varied benefits from the Hydra besides, oh, it's a hydrator. It does contain coconut, glycerin, some seed oils, wheat amino acid, pineapple fruit extract, watermelon, apple, citric acid, all kinds of stuff. There is some niacinamide in it, but I'm not like seeing anything that's really standing out to me, like just briefly looking at the ingredients. But I mean, these two aren't gonna harm your skin, I don't think. I mean, everyone has their sensitivities. But this other stuff, I mean, makeup cleanser, this should be relatively harmless. Whether or not I'm gonna like it or prefer it is gonna be another issue. I don't really use exfoliating powders. I try to stick with chemical exfoliation. But I'm curious, you know, I'll try that out. And then the retinol I'm probably the most scared of because it can cause the most irritation. So I will be waiting on trying this one out. I think the packaging is a little bit crazy for 5 products. But, you know, I mean, it is kind of an impressive gift when you get it, so I can understand the special packaging, and you get the mirror. Let's move on to Dr. Dennis Gross, the Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel. So this guy I have tried in the past, like a long time ago. It's a peel pad. And the reason I got this, it's supposed to be like, the person who gave it to me is just like, oh, it's like a peel. I'm like, yeah, I get that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and open it. Yeah, this is a 2-step process. You know, I know this is like really good. It can be like pretty strong for a lot of people. And I have like my own exfoliation routine going on with retinol, so I probably won't, and I have my lotion P50 from Biologique Recherche to use up, so I probably won't actually open these up for a long time. But it's cool to have a different kind of exfoliator in my arsenal. So these are really good, really effective. I don't know how my skin will react to them if I were to put them on right now. I'm sure my skin will be really red for a little while and then it will go away. But in terms of, chemically exfoliating your skin, this is kind of like an OG product. Really easy to do. So the first step, so you get all these like little, I don't know, plastic sachets, and this is 30 treatments, so there's 30 in here, looks like more. And it's a 2-step process. Oh, there's 5 bonus treatments. So there's 35 treatments in here. The first step is the Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peel Exfoliate and Smooth treatment. You can use it, okay, so step 1, you apply step 1 into clean dry skin until pad is dry. Okay. And then you wait 2 minutes and repeat with step 2. So there's 2 pads, I'm assuming. And you follow up with a serum or moisturizer of your choice. You want to limit to 1 time daily. I probably will limit this to like once a week at first. There's a sunburn alert. This does contain 5 AHAs and BHAs plus antioxidants and vitamins. So there's 2 pads. So you first put on the first pad, wait 2 minutes, then put on the second. The second says it's an anti-aging neutralizer. I don't really know what's in the second one versus the first one. So the second one contains absorbed vitamin C and like a bunch of different extracts. And the first one has most of the acids in it. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's 2 steps. I've never really understood why, but I guess one's more of like the active, and then to help sort of balance out all those acids, it gives you a second step to kind of, I don't know, calm things down a little bit. That's my assumption. Let me know if you guys use this, if you've tried it, if you liked it, you hate it. Let me know your thoughts. I know this is like an OG staple for a lot of people and it works really well, but it can create some sensitivities, some reactions because it's an acid, exfoliator. It says it's if you have normal or combination skin of uneven tone or texture, fine lines or enlarged pores, if you want flawless, perfectly balanced smooth skin and medium radiance, this is for you. I definitely fall into, that category. I think this might be a little bit strong for me, but, I definitely wouldn't be a person that could use this every day. Definitely not. My skin is way too sensitive, but eventually I will have to try this out and let you guys know. So those are the gifts I got for Christmas. Let me know what you got for Christmas, if you got any skincare. If you got anything new that you've been wanting to try, please comment below. Alright, so I'm in the bathroom because I'm going to be trying the Drunk Elephant Sleigh Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. This is with virgin marula oil. And I'm going to be trying to mix in the Bamboo Booster Exfoliant. This is like that powder charcoal exfoliator. So I have makeup on, so we're going to try to remove that. And this is kind of like a lip balmy texture. When you touch it, it's kind of oily. So I'm going to kind of dig in here. And this might be too much, you never really know. And so I have this in my hand, and before I start like rubbing my hands together to make it an oil, I'm going to go ahead and put the powder in here. And it's charcoal and I believe cornstarch is the white powder. So I've never had charcoal powder directly on my skin before without anything else with it, but hopefully it mixes well with the butter cleanser. Definitely looks like I have pepper on my hands. Wow. Ooh. I feel like I put too much powder. I'm gonna get a little bit more oil. You just need the tiniest amount of powder to really exfoliate. Oh, okay, that feels a little bit better with a little bit more cleanser. You can see I'm turning red. Perhaps it would have been better if I started exfoliating without makeup on. I think a lot of you would probably make the mistake I did though. So the makeup does seem to be dissolving, but I think this exfoliator is a little strong for me personally. I don't love a physical exfoliator because I tend to overdo it, but this cleanser feels okay. It feels pretty oily. It's not like the most amazing texture. I'm gonna go ahead and start wetting my hands. So I'm gonna put some more, I want to put some more cleanser in my hands just to see if it turns milky with water, which is what I usually like to see. It does turn white. So it does turn kind of milky, but not like super milky. I think the texture is fine. It feels like a little bit of a heavy oil. So a lot of, these balmy cleansers work just fine. It's just a matter of preference for your skin, and when you have like a really oily residue behind, I think people with dry skin don't mind it, but for those with congestion, more combo or oily skin, we don't want a lot of residue behind, and kind of that lighter, airier oil texture is what we prefer, not that thicker, heavier oil texture. And that's kind of what I feel with this Sleigh product. So I'm gonna get my microfiber cloth towel wet to remove this and see how well it does. And I'm using the soft side of the cloth, and it seems to be working. Now I didn't apply the Sleigh on my eyelashes because generally I don't use face makeup removers on my eyes. But this seems to be removing my makeup pretty well. I'm glad I am using this towel though, because I feel like if I just wet my hands and rubbed off this cleanser, it wouldn't fully come off very well because of how thick the oil is. I think the virgin marula oil is nice by itself, but in a cleanser, it might be a little bit too much. And I think the exfoliator was definitely too much for me. I'm very red right now. And I did just rub my face with a towel, but this felt really scratchy and not gentle enough for me. I'm sure using less helps, but it just felt very gritty. So I don't recommend the booster. I think if you have really dry skin, you're gonna appreciate the cleanser. I'm gonna just do a rinse and I'll be back. Ooh, okay, so I need to remove my mascara, but my skin feels very soft and very red. I think it does a fine job of removing makeup. Now I just removed my face makeup. I can't speak to my eyes because I generally don't want to rub my towel over my eyes and rub that cleanser over my eyes. I use a separate cleanser. But the towel definitely got, some makeup off. I think if I were to, use this and use it up, I would definitely always pair it with the towel and make sure it's all removed if you have combo or oily skin, because this is an oily one. Some of these cleansers that are balmy, I feel very waxy or just very airy and lightweight. And you do, you know, get some greasy feeling. You get some oil from them, of course, because they are really oil cleansers in solid form. But this one finishes more oily than the other ones that I've tried. If you like oils, if you're a regular user of oils, maybe when you use this, you don't have to use as many oils. Especially if your second cleanse is really gentle and doesn't fully remove this. I would definitely follow up with a second cleanse to make sure this is all removed. But I think I removed a lot of it with the towel. Yeah, I would just be careful to not clog your skin by using too much of this, because it's an oily guy. My preference is something a little less oily and something that emulsifies a lot more, and I get, you know, more of a white milky lather when I hit water. I have very little lather with this, which also kind of bothers me. So it's not like my preferred texture. I like something a lot lighter. It's not bad, it does the job, but it's all a matter of preference for your skin type. And say no to physical exfoliants that leave you red for many, many minutes. I can't handle it. And usually powder exfoliants are a little bit finer, like the Dermatologica one I've used before in the past, and it's more of like a pasty powder when it's wet. But with the oil, which I believe you're supposed to mix it with. If you're not supposed to mix it, that's not clear. If you're just supposed to mix this with water, let's just try an experiment. Let's see how this does with just water. Maybe that's better. No paste really form. I just got charcoal in my hands and the white stuff's gone. So I think this is supposed to be mixed with the oil cleanser. It doesn't seem like it's supposed to just be mixed with water and on its own. So if you're just supposed to mix the booster with the cleanser, way too rough. I mean, the charcoal needs to be broken down a little bit. Those solid little balls of charcoal are too rough. Way too rough for most people. A little bit scary that product is sold. A little bit scary. Anyways, if you guys want to know, that's how much I used. I used a little bit extra just because I was having trouble with the exfoliant and getting it to move around without hurting my face. So I used a little extra. This doesn't smell, no fragrance. So that's probably a good thing. And yeah, I wouldn't say it feels very buttery. It feels very like melted buttery. That is it for trying out Sleigh for the first time. Click like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.